Sorry. I'm so used to yelling because the din at the convention hall. My mom came home from church. I was 14 and said I met someone whose son worked on Star Wars, and I was a huge Star Wars fan. It had just come out like 3 months earlier. It was Joe Johnston, and I grew up near Van Nuys, where the original ILM was, and so I met Joe, who was very sweet to me. He gave me a tour, and I said, I want to work on Star Wars. He said, well, and I was drawing and making models and things like that, so I kept in touch with him. I graduated high school that summer. I went and visited ILM, and I'd made this big rubber monster for a movie I'd done, and I was an idiot, so I'm like, here, I made this, do you want it? And he's like, sure, kid. So they were hiring for, George wanted to have a creature shop in Marin, as well as London. And so they were hiring, and because most of the creature builders in LA didn't want to move up to Marin County for 2 years, they were kind of hiring anybody who knew anything. Because I had self-taught how to make molds and cast rubber and paint and all that. So they hired me. I went and interviewed. This is the short version, but basically I called Joe after a year at UCLA or a quarter and said, hey, I hear they're doing the new Star Wars movie out and make coffee and sweep floors. And he said, I just put your name on the list for the creature crew. I said, you're kidding? He said, no. So I went up, interviewed, and got the job at 18 years old and worked on all the creatures in Jabba's palace except for Jabba because he was all done in London.